The sun was lowering and we just kind of gazed all of a sudden, and we just looked down and there was sort of Sierra after Sierra sort of just vanishing into a kind of blue distance and a bit of a glow coming on. And again we felt we were the only people in the world. Pyrenees was this idea that it was more a collaborative effort where you saw the mountains and the communities as a whole rather than just as mountains to be scaled when I could no longer climb them myself and I could no longer be a headbanger myself. Led me to a deeper interest into the people who lived on either side of that border, caught between fate, between inevitability about things happening to them, yet actually having a hope in spite of that kind of fate. 70 odd miles from the nearest hospital, 10 miles from the nearest doctor. If we take around here in the Pyrenees, physically they are as different as chalk and cheese, right? Okay then. However, there is something about both that I've often noticed, and that is that in both places you get this sense of a vast expanse on occasion. The end of this book is actually more about hope than fate. For the vast majority of people, it's about common decency. They have a common decency, and I've always felt, that kind of story is very rarely told. People do look out for each other still. People do communicate, people do help each other. I find that to a large extent around here, and I also find it in the Pyrenees valleys as well. Although there are differences between us, we speak different languages, there is a common human commonality there.